you got ramped up and prepared for this year?
Yeah, fatherhood this offseason. It's been a fun thing. Took up a lot of time, but it was great. My wife and I are homebodies, at heart, so it fit the lifestyle. So good offseason, trained hard, volume was high, but I'm excited to be back with the guys.
Did you keep up with any of the trade rumors? Obviously, your name was coming up quite a bit throughout the hot stove.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. I think I've seen how it goes enough to know that if something has some traction or if there's some weight to it, I trust Dana or Joe or someone like that to reach out. So for me, from my perspective, I try to stay out of it as much as I can. Just a better headspace for the off season, But it's part of it. It's a very realistic part of the business. But as far as I'm concerned, this is home, and I'm looking forward to this year.
So I take it from that comment that Dana and Joe have not reached out, and that nothing has gained that much traction where they would reach out to you.
No. Obviously I couldn't answer for them, but like I said, the communication has been solid. I'm planning on playing first base this season, and very much looking forward to it.
Expectation coming in, just kind of how the infield is going to look. Obviously, you guys have a lot of infielders right now. It's a little bit out of your control. Just what do you think coming in?
Yeah. I don't necessarily like talking about the past or anything like that, but my time in Arizona, we've had some similarly, put together teams where there's some guys that can do a bunch of different roles and wear a few different hats. I think it can be a great thing for a team. I think more weapons is always a good thing. We're talking about potentially, what to do with another really good player and a really good bat and a high value to a team that won us a lot of games last year and is going to win us games this year. So, call it, it's a little bit of a puzzle, but I think it's gonna make the team stronger. I think it's very much an all-in mentality, and it'll be fun.
When you look at last year, and I know you didn't like to talk in the past, but when you assess it, do you feel like maybe you're putting too much pressure on yourself or anything like that? Big free agent deal and all that kind of stuff, or just it's baseball and sometimes it's.
Yeah. I think it's for me. It's more that category. It's baseball. It was it was a tough first half for sure. I'm not going to deny that. But I think the second half things started, falling back into place. And it's hard to sit here and say maybe why or what. I don't think it was any of the situation. I think for me it was just about my swing. I had a hard time repeating some moves. Spent a lot of time in the cages over the course of the season and this off season, just trying to figure some things out. But I feel like myself, and I'm excited for another season.
So you have figured it out, you think?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, right? Yeah.
It's 25 games or whatever.
It's why it's such a great sport, man. It's difficult. It's I'm in the category of like. I think that's why I'm so impressed when guys come out and just throw out the same year every year. It's what we do is hard, and it's just because you did it last year, the year before, doesn't have any effect on this season or the next season. So, when guys just throw out 300 with 30 homers every year, it's like, man, that's I got nothing but respect for that. But it's a humbling game, and I'm very much looking forward to a bounce back.
As you took stock in the offseason and you looked at the first half as opposed to the second half, what differences, if any, did you see maybe in your mechanics and pitch selection, anything like that?
Yeah, I think I was starting my swing from a better spot. I think my posture early, I had a hard time controlling my forward move and my leg kick. It was very forward and very crashy and pushy, and it messes when my posture's not in a good spot. My bat path does weird things, and it, I'm not going to say it was a bad thing. It was just something that I wasn't used to, and it's something I couldn't quite figure out. So as I moved into the second half, I noticed I think my launch position being a little bit more consistent, more repeatable, and something more cohesive with hitting balls in the air and making good decisions. Feeling very downhill, it speeds things up. It's hard to make good decisions. It's hard to feel on time. So just launching from a more consistent position and giving myself a better chance.
This offseason, then, was it more about maintaining that, or did you make any sort of changes to enhance what you found?
Yeah, there's always ways. I think spring is such a fun time of the year because you kind of get a chance to test what you've been working on all off season. playing with a little bit of a toe tap timing wise. I've done similar things in the past where I've done no stride, I've done a bigger leg kick. For me, it's just a timing window. My swing is still my swing, but if I can land in a more consistent position and maybe a more calmer position with a little bit more control, maybe the decisions are a little bit better, maybe the timing's a little bit better, and you get some more options. So, like as far as adjustments and what I worked on, just that consistency of starting my swing from a better position more often.
You've prided yourself the last few years of your career being an everyday player, being a guy that posts 150, 160 games a year. It would seem with this roster construction that first base would kind of have to become sort of a timeshare, just given the entrenched members around the infield. Is that something you're open to? Are you open to sharing at bats, having a timeshare, or maybe something where you aren't an everyday player?
My concern and my goal is for this team to be the best it can be this season. All of us want to play every day. Every single guy in this clubhouse wants to play 162 games. It's like my goal is to be on the field every single day. Layer that with whatever makes the team the best. It's part of what we do. I'm here for the team. I'm here to win a World Series. Whatever happens in between now and winning that World Series is the way it is. We'll be all right. But like I said, my goal is to play every day, be the everyday first baseman. That's kind of on that with it.
It's been the best part of fatherhood.
Good question. Best part of fatherhood, feeling like my daughter recognizes me. She's a fun age. She's about 7 months now, so feels like a tooth is going to pop through any second. She's just crawling a little bit, but when you walk in and she smiles at you or something like that, it's great. It's been fun.
The Clubhouse DJ position is open, it appears, and you expressed some interest last year. And I know you were new, but is that something that you may put your name into the hat, and who ultimately would decide it?
Yeah, that's another thing I've been working on this offseason. Really making sure I got some versatility in the playlists. But yeah, Doobie's not here anymore, so I'm very much prepared to take over that position if the guys will have me.
What did you? You said Doobie's not here anymore. You guys added a bunch of pitching. What did you think of the moves that were made this offseason? Where you think kind of this not new look team, but there's one face.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, right? Like we got nothing but trust for the front office and the moves that they're making. I think everybody has a vision. It always stinks when one of your friends goes and plays for another team. But that's just part of being around somebody for 7 months every day. But yeah, I like it. I'm confident. I think the team's gonna be really good.